Welcome back. My name is Okechukwu Joshua Otazi and I'm still on ProLearn. Alright, so friends, we're going to be taking this the index and match function one step forward. Alright, so we're going to be taking it one step upward, and just to show you how complicated things can be using the index and match function. Now if I just click over here, friends, this is the data set we've already populated using the last example. Now there are other ways in which you can make life a lot more easier without having to create a row and then creating the row numbers and then trying to make reference to the row numbers. We can delete this row number and still make this Excel function work. And I'm just going to show you a real quick tip or a quick way in which you can do this. Now if I just click on this cell over here, one of the cells, now you can see over here we have we are making reference to a column. Alright, C26, which is a column number. Now friends, there are several ways in which you can do this. The first thing I could have done, one of the ways in which I could have done this is I could just decide to take this formula, because this number in this particular cell was generated from the formula. I can just copy this formula, and then when I come over here I paste the formula inside here, and what happens is that Excel is going to first execute this formula that I've pasted over here. Then when it finishes executing the formula, it's going to generate a particular number for the column. Alright, so maybe it's going to generate the number 11 over here, and then it's going to use that number to work with the index function. Alright, so first let me just show you without wasting much of your time how we can use the index function to still do this, to still arrive at the same results. Right now we've gotten the results, just to let you know, but then there are several other ways in which you can do that. Alright, so I'm just going to quickly delete this entire row. Alright, so I just delete this, and then of course everything is going to get affected. Alright, so I don't think I want to delete that now that way. Alright, so let me just delete this data set over here and then show you how we could do it. Alright, so I'm just going to preserve what we have over here. Alright, so let me take it out. Let me take it out just to show you an example. So I'm going to come into this formula right now and just type in 11. The reason why I'm doing this is because I don't want to retype the formula. I just want to keep working with this formula. Alright, so I'm going to now delete this. Alright, and delete, and that goes away and this gets affected, and I'm just going to delete this. Alright, so friends, that's what I want to do right now. Oh, sorry. Alright, so friends, at this juncture right now we want to use another method to arrive at the same answer without creating a row and then getting the column numbers for this data set. We can just take the formulas we use to get the column numbers. We can just insert the formula inside this function. In other words, we can insert that formula over here where we have 11, and we are going to still get the same answer we got the previous time. Alright, so friends, that's just basically what I'm saying. Alright, so I'm going to click inside here right now, and I'm going to clean this up, and I'm going to write in match. Alright, so having typed my match function, I'm going to open my bracket. Alright, so the next thing I want to do right now is pick a lookup value. Alright, so for this case we wrote the match function for this particular data set. Right now we are going to be using a match for this one over here. Alright, so the way I do this is I'm just going to type in C25, which is the lookup value. Alright, we are trying to look up the column number C25. Alright, so you can use an uppercase, you can use a lowercase, whichever way, it doesn't matter, but let's just use an uppercase. Alright, so having typed that, I'm just going to say comma sign. Alright, then the next thing is the lookup array, the lookup array, the lookup array. Alright, so what I'm going to do right now is come over to data. Alright, and then I'm going to highlight this entire data set over here. Alright, the same way in which we did and got the column number, that's just the same formula we are doing. We are just pasting the formula over here, and then I'm going to say function F4, and then I'm going to put a comma sign, and then the next thing I'm going to say an exact match, and then Excel is going to I'm going to close this bracket entirely. Alright, so friends, before clicking on enter, what I want to do is you can see that this cell is not properly locked. Alright, so I have to lock this properly. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to lock the row 25 and allow the columns to change. Alright, so I have to put a $sign at the back of 25 and allow the various columns to change. So I just say shift and then a $sign. Alright, so I've locked the row and now I can allow the column change. Now if I just drag my formula throughout this entire table and nothing gets affected, everything prints out accurately. But if I had not locked it, trust me, you are going to be having problem with our formula. Alright, so at this juncture right now you can see our formula is accurate, and then I can just drag over to this end, and then we get the same answer we got the last time. And so friends, that's how easy it is to use the index and match function. It becomes very much awesome when you want to look up a subset from your data set. I said, friends, without wasting much of your time, I'd like you to just delve into your worksheet and practice what you've learned. Alright, thank you so much.